Yeah, but same
do you guys want to hear a real gangster story?
But
I'm gonna tell you a real gangster story. Ready? Here? All right, here we go.
Okay, don't say names.
I can't say names because the people are still alive.
Yeah,
but
okay,
I'm gonna tell you the story.
Okay.
This is a true story. This happened in 1987. All right. So I have a family member who, you know how when someone says, oh, he's a connected guy, the guy I'm talking about is the connect. Like there's no one like he's the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, I know a connected guy. No, this guy is the connect, right? So to make a long story short, I'm like maybe I think I'm like a freshman, sophomore in college. I don't remember. And I'm with my buddy Dom, and we go down. There's this place called Fox's.
Yeah.
It was like an old school, like a Guido club, you know, So we go down there. I'm with Dom, and I worked at a video store. And in this video store, it was called Max's Video. There's a lot of young people here. We used to have to go and rent VCRs.
Oh yeah, there's some 16-year-olds that don't even know what that.
Yeah. You used to actually have you actually had to go to a store and get a VCR tape, and you rented it. You came home and you rented it for the day, and then you had to bring it back. So I worked in this store. It was called Max's. It was called Max's Video, and I worked in there, and the owner. We had the owner. His name was Mousy, the guy who owned the place.
Okay.
He bought this place. Listen to this. Max's Video. The guy Mac was Sylvester Stallone's bodyguard. This guy Mousy was an accountant.
Yeah.
He did. Let's follow this. He did the taxes for this guy Mac, who was Stallone's bodyguard when he came to the East Coast. This guy Mac. Mac died of a heart attack. His wife inherited everything. Mac owned this video store. The wife didn't know what to do with it, so she sold it to Mousy, the accountant. So that's how this guy Mousy owned Mac's Video. That was Stallone's bodyguard. All right, now I had to tell you that.
Yeah, that was
so I'm working. No. So I'm working at the store. Now the other people that worked in the store were 5 sisters. They're family, 5 sisters, right? So one of them I was seeing, right, the oldest one. So I go down with Dom to Fox's, to the club, and I left my jacket in the car because I don't want to bring it in. You have to check it, or I don't want to leave it somewhere. So I go in with Dom. This is like February. It's kind of cold. So we go in. I get in there, and I'm talking to this girl, and I tell Dom, I go, listen, Dom, I'm gonna hang out with her. He goes, I'm gonna leave. Dom leaves. My coat's in there with my key to the house, right? Okay. So I'm in there with her. And I realized, oh shit, I don't have my key. And it wasn't that late, so I was gonna call the house, and I was calling Grandpa to tell him to leave the key. We have like a little spot in the backyard to leave the key, right? So now it's like around 12:30, and I grew up in Jersey City. This is a really bad neighborhood. I mean, it's bad. This place was like in a war zone, right? It was underneath the train trestle, like the train track. It was really a rough place. So there were no cell phones. I had to go outside and use a payphone. It's in the back of the building, right? Parking lot. So now I'm with this girl's waiting for me, and I'm gonna go call, to leave the key. So now I go around the side, put the quarter in the thing. I dial a house, and the train was going. So I'm like yelling into the phone because I can't hear. And it's my dad. So it's Grandpa. I'm on the phone with him. Yeah. I'm going, listen, I'm trying to. Dude comes and puts a gun to the behind my ear. Oh my Let me tell you something right now.
Oh, I know this one.
If you think you're a tough guy, I don't care what. Dude puts a gun in your ear. Number one, I couldn't even shit my pants. That's how scared I was. So the dude goes, say goodnight. That's what he says to me. Say goodnight. I go, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna get killed in a parking lot of Fox's. Like, this is what I'm thinking of. He goes, yeah, say goodnight. I need the phone. So I go, okay. I hang up the phone. As I'm walking away, I get a glimpse of the guy, right? Little glimpse of him. I walk back inside. I go right to the bouncer. I go, dude, what the fuck? I said, a guy just put a gun in my head. He goes, who? I described. He goes, I know that guy. He's like a half a wise guy. He just, he didn't mean it. I go, he didn't mean it. He put a gun to my head. I go, what are you, nuts? I go, are you crazy? All right.
Why would you even...
Right.
Even if you had to use the phone really badly.
Wait a second. Wait, let me just explain. So I tell the guy, he goes, yeah, I know who that guy is, blah, blah, blah. This was a Thursday night. Friday, like late morning, I'm sleeping, and Grandma, my mom, she comes and she yells. I can't tell you who it is, but she said somebody's on the phone for you. I get on the phone. He's on the other line.
He's on the line.
He's on the line. He goes, yeah, I need you to come down to the bar. I got to talk to you. This is like almost noon on a Friday. I go, yeah, but I got class. He goes, yeah, you're not going to class. He goes, come down. So I go down to the neighborhood, like the bar or like the club, like where these guys. This is where these guys work out of. So I walk into the bar, and it's empty. There's like one guy sitting there. There's a bartender, and then this person is this person is a family member. He's all the way down to the end of the bar. I go, I sit down with him. He goes, what's going on? He's like making small talk with me, right? I go, I don't know what this is about. Like, I'm a little nervous. I don't know. Maybe something happened with one of my friends. I don't know. So I go and I sit down. He goes, what are you drinking? So I'm having a beer. He's having a beer. We're talking. And, like, if you've ever been in a bar in the middle of the day, it's kind of dark. And then when the door opens, like, all this light comes in, right? So I'm sitting there. Door opens up, and I see this guy walking towards me, right? This guy. Let me tell you, he had bandages all over the place. He looked like, you ever see, like, when they showed the Spirit of 76, the guy with the thing walking, he's got the bandage around his head. Like, the guy looked like he came like a triage. Like, he was all bandaged up.
Like he was cast up?
He was, like, he had, like, his arm in a sling. He had a bandage around his head. He was all bruised, black and blue, swollen. I said, what the? I said, holy shit, look at this guy. He comes walking over, right? It was the guy from the night before that put the gun to my head. So word got back about what this guy did to me. I don't know. They threw him a beating. I don't know. They almost killed the guy. So he comes walking in. Oh, so my guy is sitting over here. Guy's standing here. So he said to me, he goes, apologize. Now I actually, believe it or not, I'm telling you right now, I actually felt bad for this guy. So he goes, apologize. The guy goes, listen, I'm really sorry. He goes, listen to me. No, listen. He goes, listen. He goes, listen, I'm really sorry. I was a little drunk. I was, I was only joking. So what am I going to say? The guy's beaten half to death. I go, listen, no problem. What am I going to do? What am I going to say to the guy? I go, listen, I understand. He turns to walk away. Guy next to me goes, wait, come here. Give him back his quarter from the phone call. Now, let me tell you something right now. Let me just tell you something. If you want to know the true definition of a gangster, my man said, give him back his quarter from the phone call. Guy goes, I don't have any change on me. Goes to the bartender. He goes, hands him a dollar. He goes, can I get change? The guy goes, no, you have to buy something. Fucking guy goes, all right, give me a bag of chips. Buys a bag of chips for 35 cents.
And you just stand there waiting.
I'm sitting there. I don't know what the hell's going on. Right. So I'm sitting there. Guy buys it because the guy was like, yeah, you got to buy something. Buys chips. Boom. Gets it. Hands me the quarter. Goes, I'm really sorry. Guy walked. I never saw him again.
Oh, no.
And I'm telling you, though, it happened like this whole thing took about 2 minutes. The guy put the gun. He said, hang up. Boom. I went inside. I told it. This guy reached out to certain people and said somebody was, messing around with. And then.
So you didn't tell anyone.
I didn't tell anyone.
Happened.
I told the guy. I told the guy at the bouncer. The bouncer reached out to somebody who I just told you.
Yeah.
He sent a couple of guys over there, beat the shit out of him, and then the guy. But dude. Wait. Give him back his quarter. No, nothing better than that. Nothing better than that.
Oh my God.